YouTube, we've got to have a talk. You know, when I started out with this whole YouTube thing, this was fun. I had a GoPro camera and I was taking videos and people were watching them. It was great. And as I progressed on, I became a collector. Like so many of you people, I started buying new gear. The purpose of YouTube became acquire gear, do an unboxing, do a review, and then teach people how to use the gear. And somewhere along the way, we lost the creativity. We lost our passion to get outside and do something different. Everything became about what can I buy to make my YouTube channel better? What can I buy to up my YouTube game? What's something cool? I need to shoot a video. I need to go and buy something because I need to do a new unboxing. What? That's not even why YouTube was created. And yet here we are buying all of these things to try to make our videos. Are we even trying? Or are we just buying impulsively? How many of you have $1,000 cameras? How many of you have $2,000 cameras with under 200 subscribers? I mean, I got to a point where I went from the point and shoot to the better point and shoot to the GoPro and the point and shoot to the GoPro and the Mavic Pro and the a6500 with lenses and mics and cages and all this stuff. And what am I shooting? I don't know. So yesterday, I did something. I took my a6500 and all my lenses, my cage, my Rode microphones, and I sold them. All of it. Gone. And what did I do? I decided to keep one camera. One dedicated camera. The Sony Rx100 Mark V. I was thinking to myself, I should not sell this camera. This camera is literally the best camera on YouTube right now. And I'm sitting to myself saying, okay, self. On the other hand, the Rx100 is the most feature-packed point-and-shoot camera in production right now in the world. And that's not good enough for you? Okay, maybe I'm right. Maybe I should sell the gear. So I did. I went ahead and I sold the gear. And what did I come up with? This right here. I got all of my gear into one bag. Because if you're anything like me, you end up taking all of your gear and carrying it around and then using about 20% of it. So you have a backpack that's 40 pounds. You've got your lenses, your cameras, your backup cameras, your GoPro, your drone, and you end up taking 3 photos with your smartphone. What is that about? Or you get so confused on what to buy and what to use to create the video that you end up bringing everything. Photographers are they're like squirrels. If there's like a little hole in the bag that needs to be filled, they'll stuff it with things. But they won't actually use those things. That's why you find so many nuts in the hole after the winter's over, because the squirrel didn't eat the nuts, didn't use the nuts. So this is what I did. I went and I said, what can I use to create YouTube videos, to create meaningful content? I was losing my why when it came to YouTube. Why am I making videos? Because I want to be informative. Because I want to have a voice. Because I want a platform to share my ideas. My ideas aren't something that I've seen on YouTube, taking it and then put it somewhere else. That's just not my idea. You guys might be getting some wind noise. But in the absence of a microphone, I have a small camera now that I can take and talk to you. I'm not worried about how should I set my audio up. I know it may not be perfect. That's okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done and what I've narrowed into this kit. This is a Temba box here, and it's Temba, as you guys can see here. Focus camera, it's finding my face. As you can see here, and there's great things in here. There is everything you need to launch your channel to 10,000 subscribers. In this case, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, most of you, these smartphones, I have the iPhone 7 Plus, you could run an entire channel off just this video. As a matter of fact, I might just edit this video on this phone. Do I have a $2,500 MacBook Pro? Yes. Do I use it? What do you think? Not as much as I should be, right? Not for $2,500. So let's jump into this little bag here and see what's in here. Let's see what you actually need to make a difference. Okay, so inside this little Temba case here, you guys can see this is great. It's made out of like a waterproof material, and it's got a clear plastic cover on it so I can see what's inside of it. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's open it up, okay? All right. So the first thing I decided to throw in here in my little action adventure kit is this. This is a mount for my camera. It holds my camera. It goes on to my iPhone like this. I mean, come on guys. Phones shoot 4K these days. Do we really need red cameras to shoot YouTube videos? Do we really need Canon 5D Mark IVs? Probably not, unless you're a major player in the YouTube game. And even then. Okay, what's next here? Okay, so we've got this little additional quarter thread here. This is a quarter thread. So we've got this little additional quarter thread here. And this allows me to attach my Rx100 Mark V to any GoPro accessory that I have. Perfect. Next thing I keep in here is the action camera, okay? So I have one dedicated camera and I have one action camera. Why do I have this? Because this can get shots that my Rx100 Mark V can. Okay, this is a fantastic tool, and this is the GoPro Hero 5. This is anything that's waterproof, anything that needs to be super slow motion where it's going to get dirty. This is what I'm going to use, okay? And I'm hoping to upgrade to the Hero 6 soon because I want to have a small set of tools that are powerful. Okay, and I know that the aim and stabilization and some of the slow motion modes are better. Okay, but do you need the best gear? No, so I'm carrying around the GoPro Hero 5. What else do we need? Well, we need batteries for those things, and batteries I've really prioritized my space for. Both the Sony Rx100 Mark V and the GoPro Hero 5 eat batteries, so I have two batteries here, plus I have another battery inside the camera. I carry around an iPad charger, which I use to charge both cameras here. I have the cables here. We've got the USB Type-C and the USB Micro here. All right, what's next? Okay. This is a fantastic piece of equipment right here. This is an SD card reader with a lightning cable on the end of it. What does this allow you to do? Well, if I want to take my photos in here and import them into my camera, I can do that now. That's great. Now all of a sudden this is a complete run and gun setup for filming and editing and sharing. So now I can put videos on YouTube, like this one I'm about to shoot right now, and I can just edit them on the phone and go. Okay? If I had to take one accessory with me, just one accessory. Think of all the YouTube accessories that there are. There are so many. You could spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, if you include the drone and the bags and the gimbals, bringing GoPro accessories for you. That's great, because there are so many different people. People use GoPros for snowboarding, or jet skiing, or skydiving, or off-roading, or they use it for a musical thing, or for any number of kids' videos. GoPro is fantastic because it has a market product for everyone. However, I'm not everyone. So I tried to just pick, let's see what we got going on here. Well, that's pretty loud, isn't it? I tried to just pick the best accessory that they make for me. As a first-person filmer, as somebody who wants to create meaningful content, what could I buy that I could use with all my cameras because I have that quarter 20 attachment? What could I use? Well, I decided to get the GoPro 3-way, okay? And I believe that if you're gonna be looking for something that you can use that's versatile, this is great. This is a selfie stick. This, you know, it's got a built-in tripod here, so you just, I don't know if you guys know this, you guys probably have GoPros, but if you don't, this is great. It just comes out like this. There's a little GoPro attachment right under here, and it will sit on the table, and it's good. You know, it's worth the money. Other than that, I have one screw. GoPro, they're great at selling you accessories, but how much you actually need to make it work? Probably just one screw and an accessory, huh? Okay, the Rx100 Mark V, it eats batteries like it's its job. So literally, I just have a dual battery charger here with two batteries in it. Batteries are important, guys. I mean, and the last thing I have here is this Asus battery bank, okay? And this is literally just to charge my batteries. I mean, or to charge my phone or whatever I need. It's a 10,050 milliamp hour battery, and it's perfect. This is the kit, okay? It goes in this bag, which is an awesome bag. I'm probably gonna do a review on this later because we're making meaningful content and everybody can always use another backpack, right? Cool. But in that, with this kit paired right here, and just this piece here, with a Leatherman Wave or something that I can really kind of use to, you know, rig up my stuff whenever I need it to. This is all you really need to create. So when we're talking about having a camera setup that's, you know, $2,500, $3,500 in total, not including the accessories, you got to think, you buy the camera, then you need the lenses, and I mean lenses, because you need one close-up lens, right? And then you need one telephoto lens, right? And then you need one wide lens, right? But then you need one tight lens as well. And Okay, you buy all that, but then you need the microphones, and you need the cages, and you need the batteries, and they shoot 4K at 500 megs, and so you need the best video cards, and then you realize that that 4K that you just shot out of your camera, that's 500, plus megabytes a second, takes a hell of a lot of computing power, and now you're out another $2,500 to get a high-end computer from Apple, or you're spending, $1,100-$1,200 building your own Windows computer. Like, and when is enough? So, that's my rant. YouTube. Get back to your true creativity. Get back to being passionate about why you're doing it, and not about what you have. This is Alpha Artisan. Until next time, stay classy.